So this is our first world here. 3 new moves to learn. Oh, so...
Yep, they'll tell you every time.
Oh, okay. For every world?
If there's moves to learn, they'll be announced. If you have no moves to learn, I think it'll tell you. Okay, so these are notes. They're 100 on each world. Collect them to open the note door. Don't collect it yet.
The blue guy?
Yeah, that way you don't miss any dialogue. Okay, now I can collect it.
Okay. And I already collected notes, so I could collect them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That'd be really annoying if it basically said the entire spiel every time you collected a single note, because there's 100 notes.
No, what I'm saying is like when you close the game and then reload it or turn it back on, then does it like tell you the tutorial again?
I don't believe so.
Like Zelda style.
I don't believe it does it that way.
Alright, good. I could see that being really annoying if that's the case.
Yeah. This game doesn't overstay its welcome. Although if you've taken a break sometimes.
Alright, that's I'm sure we'll see Mumbo eventually.
I mean, this level's called Mumbo's Mountain.
Oh, is it? I didn't pay attention.
Things a bit slippy.
There we go. I'm sure I'm not supposed to do that.
I mean, I did it this way going up too, but you can't get all the way up.
Figured.
Might as well just go the other way. Not exactly what I meant, but we'll take
There's
it.
a cave in there.
Nice jump.
Thanks.
So there's 2 of those on every world.
2 honeycombs? Oh wow, he could still kill me.
Pieces, yeah. I believe that might have had something to say.
The bolt?
Yeah, don't worry about it though. This is Kunga's tree.
It's like an orange.
You weren't supposed to collect that orange.
Oh, was it?
I'm joking. Pardon me.
Simple.
Yep.
10 in each world.
Did they have something to do with, you know, the puzzle that you solved to get in here? I wonder.
Okay.
Okay. So you missed dialogue, but that's okay. Basically, that little chimp was gonna say that they're hungry.
Oh.
Like I said, that's okay. Wow, you're just blazing through this, aren't you?
Am I?
No. I actually don't remember how fast the pacing of things are.
I'm sure this mole will something like that.
I think he was trying to make mountains out of... Okay, I'll stop the joke. The ancient ways of the egg.
Oh gosh, she's not giving birth, is she?
No. You see, it's out of your mouth.
Okay, so she's barking.
If she was
it out.
giving birth, it'd be out of your butt. Never mind. Oh, you asked.
This is...
So remember when they said that you could force the camera to stay behind you?
yeah. Is that gonna be needed for this one?
Not needed, but it makes it easy.
Okay. Oh wow, that's funny.
Yeah, every time you speak with them for the first time, they'll consider refilling your health if you're left. Do you want to know the answer?
Can I do it is the question.
And more refined question.
Like, if I'm able to do it or not. If not, then just tell me.
Not now. You'll have to come back.
Okay.
It's in this level, but you'll have to come back.
Alright. Oh, wait a minute, I wonder.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I should have gone ahead and muted that for you.
Oops. How much health do I have? Ow, crap.
Do not disturb. There you go.
Oh my god, there's a lot of things to collect here.
So I believe this is 3 out of 10? Yeah.
3 out of 10, yeah. Not counting the one we collected in the hub area.
Well, that'd be... if we would collect everything here, that'd be 11 out of 10.
That's still a pretty gruesome death.
I mean, it's an animal though. It's not like it matters. So if you listen closely, you'll hear somebody obnoxiously shouting for help.
Oh yeah, I hear a whistle.
Yep.
So someone needs help?
Well, those are the Jinjos.
Oh, okay, so they give you like hints as to where they're located. Oh, I see one.
Yep.
5 in each row? Yep, 5 in each row. Alright, this one I saw still. Yep, there it is.
The second game changes it up a little bit. Also use sequence break.
Did I?
Tiny sequence break.
Oh. Oh, was I supposed to use that to get up there?
Yep.
Oh. It's only that steep though.
So hold right to crouch, and then you hit left, and then hold one of them.
Alright. Oh, does it have to be right trigger?
Triggers. I think it's both triggers at one point.
Oh, okay.
And then you just hold on to one of them. You don't need to hold on to both of them.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Okay.
So
now you could tackle the steep mountain you're next to.
Oh, okay, so I see. Alright, so that was supposed to like slide me down, but because I somehow made it up.
Yep.
I see a yellow one.
Where?
Right about here.
I almost made a Blue's Clues joke.
Oh.
Are you proud of me for not doing that? Same.
Can't believe they were gonna make John Cena play as Steve.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, the new reboot.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Although, to be fair, the funny part about the original Steve is this, Steve was like a bit of a punk. They didn't think that that it was going to be a role where they were going to be literally in front of people. They thought it was a voice acted role. Wow, you kill him before he's done talking.
Alright. Oh wow, that one looks really steep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you something right now. There's some slopes that even the talent track can't climb up.
Okay. So I'm gonna need either to upgrade it or learn a different ability.
Kind of. Okay, so I'm gonna actually have to force feed you something.
What is it?
Could you stand on the other hut that you were just on?
The other hut?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, can you look at that rotating totem?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Could you look a little bit higher? By stepping backwards, I guess. You see that?
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see the purple. Yeah. I mean, not purple, the honeycomb.
If you do that all the way, you cannot collect the honeycomb.
I see. I'm guessing the way you do it is...
We Juju, Mumbo's totem pole. Feed us with nice blue stones.
This is,
awkward.
really awkward.
Are you sure this isn't Conker's?
Oh,
fun. You're supposed to use your mouth.
Oh. Okay.
Remember, not all of them. Not all of them.
Yeah, I know. I saw... Wait, was it the... Oh, did I fuck up? Because
no, you're fine.
Oh, okay. It was... There we go. Now I could... Wait, unless there's something higher than that?
Nope.
Okay. Weird camera angle.
Halfway there?
Oh, man. Oh, wow, that's just one right there.
Yep. What a great game. Yep.
Nothing there.
That is safe to check because sometimes they hide stuff.
Can't tell if there's anything on top of the skull.
Oh, would you look at that over on your right? A flower.
A
Two of them.
mushroom-looking flower.
4 of them. I think this is Bottle's revenge. Nothing more I can teach you.
Alright. So, is there backtracking in this game?
Kind of. Not terribly often, but there is some, yeah. In fact, they expect you to do an amount of a level and then go to a different one. But in all honesty...
Okay, so there are some, like, worlds where you had to learn a specific ability in a different world?
Yeah, but it's not terribly common.
What combo the two between each other? Oh, hey. Last one?
Yep.
Last one. Oh, okay. What was it?
I was gonna say I would recommend not grabbing that one, but it's okay.
Oh.
So the thing is, I would like for you to save a Jiggy. Yeah, don't touch that Jiggy for now.
All right.
I'll explain why later.
Okay.
That's perfectly alright. Because we still have yet to do Skullman.
Oh yeah, there's an entrance in there.
Gotta love how you just clip up. Oh, would you look at that? We have exactly 5.
What? Oh, yeah, you need 5.
Me Mumbo, best shaman in all game, can help Banjo, and Filthy Feathered 1. I have a story behind what he's about to say, so before anything happens, I want to explain it, so don't step on the thing yet.
The skull?
Yeah, do not step on the skull yet.
Alright. Press X.
So, Grant Kirkhope... Wait, so obviously don't step on it.
Yeah.
Grant Kirkhope was the one who voiced Mumbo,
Oh, really?
if I recall correctly. It was either Grant Kirkhope or one other person. And the thing is, at the time, they were suffering from... Oh, you could jump on the pole there.
Oh.
At the time, they were suffering from we're gonna get demonetized, by the way.
It's just.
They were suffering from swollen testicles.
Oh. Okay.
So as a joke, they wound up recording the phrase "Umi knackers."
As like what he says in his like gibberish language.
Kind of. Like, keep in mind, almost everything else Momo says is an alteration of the phrase "come and have a go if you think you're hard enough." So if you listen closely, you'll see that scrambled up on what's being said, but like they scramble it like, every time.
Okay.
However, when Momo casts a spell, well, you'll see.
All right. Which is
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. That sounded like Uka Uka.
No, it was at the very end. If you don't trust me, you could transform back and then back again.
Alright, I'm guessing by...
Yep.
Okay.
Listen closely. At the very end.
I get the feeling... Oh, okay, yeah, there was an anthill thing. So, that's how I'm able to... Alright.
So unfortunately, I kind of misled you by accident.
What?
We're gonna have to come back in here at some point.
Here, the...
To Mumble, sorry.
Okay.
I'll explain it in a moment. And by in a moment, I mean after, it doesn't matter.
Oh, man. Okay.
So you don't have an attack anymore.
But do they attack me?
Hey, where did you get that? Those shorts. I want them.
They still hurt me.
Yep, because they want the shorts.
It's just...
So the 100 notes doesn't really do anything out yet. You'll see why that's important in a bit.
Okay.
Give me that cool backpack or else.
Oh man, these guys are huge bullies.
Well, you're tiny, so...
I don't want to jinx myself yet, but we got a bunch of 1-ups.
They reset upon reset.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's the case for the N64 version. How did you know you wouldn't take fall damage?
Oh, I didn't? I was just trying to get to that platform, but it didn't look like it was reachable.
Anyhow, so do you remember that one grunty face from earlier?
Yeah. Oh, ground pound?
Yeah.
Okay.
However, before we go do that, let's transform back
Okay.
and pick up the thing. Never gets old. Oh, other fun fact. Every so often, there's a chance for Mumbo to transform you into something that they intended on using in the second game.
Oh. Is that like a sneak preview of the next sequel, or...?
This is the special dance, by the way. You would not have gotten that.
Okay.
It's kind of a preview, but they weren't done with the sequel. So it's just they had the assets, so they were just messing around, I think. It's rare. I mean, it was common, but it's rare.
I'm trying to figure out what the fastest move we're going to use.
Talon Trot. Kind of.
Okay.
Because you'll technically get a faster one later, but it's just an alteration of the Talon Trot. And now we need to become an ant.
Oh, I can't. Oh, because it's too sleep?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's
Wait,
what
we can use the ant on the overworld as well?
Yeah. Let me just say this. After we collect the Jiggy, we'll just start moving to the next area.
Okay.
As an ant. And you'll see why.
Okay.
So a little bit of background info. We tried starting this recording last week, but I realized we wouldn't have enough time to really get into it. Because this game's tutorial takes a little while, even though it's not a bad tutorial really. And the reason I said all this is we're about 42 minutes into our recording.
I imagine there's still more tutorials on the overworld though, isn't there?
Kinda, yeah. You could jump.
Okay. Yay. Alright, so progress forward.
Oh, so by the way, now that we opened the thing.
Open the what?
Now that we opened the world, monsters from the world have appeared outside.
Oh, okay, so the more you beat the world, the more enemies there will be.
Kind of, because it kind of just focuses on the things that are like right there. So yeah, there's a tether range, but they give you just enough range to do what you need to do.
Okay.
Why? Oh, if we try to go this way earlier?
I see.
Musical spell.
Oh, is
Okay.
this the 100% thing you were talking about?
Eventually it gets to the point where you basically need almost every node in the entire game.
I see.
But right now you only need half of the first world.
Okay. But it progressively gets more the more you progress.
Yeah.
Oh boy.